Welcome guys to Wi-Fi battle number 69 against POKe413, and why not have a sexy battle, a sexy person, and some sexy music to go along with it. Anyway, this is Pokemon Music Route 1 Boss Battle Remix by Totem08. Anyway, so I led with Jirachi, he led with Groudon. I switched out to this thing because I knew it was one of those lead sets. He switched out to Lugia. I safeguard, he reflects, I Calm Mind as I knew he would reflect. Anyway, so now I knew he was probably going to whirlwind me because he didn't want me to set up all day, so I Dragon Pulse. And as you know, this is Ubarz. It's pretty obvious. So yeah, and this is against Rich. So yeah. So anyway, he whirlwinds out to Bermuda Triangle, and I was like, fuck! I wanted to save him for later. But whatever. He takes a bit of Stealth Rock, and I know he's gonna switch at this point to something that resists it, like a Palkia or something. But he goes up to his Kyogre of his own, and I was like, what? Dual Weather? And not only Dual Weather, but that's a weird form of Dual Weather, like Sun and Rain, but whatever. So I got to Clyde, showing off that I have Dual Weather myself, knowing he was going to Thunder, and I knew it had 50% accuracy in the sand, so I was pretty safe. And even though Reflect was up, I wanted to get as much damage as I could on that thing, so I pursued it. And I knew he wasn't going to stay in Thundering me anyway. So he goes up to that thing as I figured he would, because that's a very, very good counter to Tyranitar. So I go out to this thing, predicting like another Earthquake or something, but he Toxics on the switch. Was a very good move on his part. It was obvious, but it was a good move on his part. You know, I fucked up. Anyway, he goes up to this thing, and I make a dumbass move of Calm Minding, because I thought he would go back to Lugia and lather, rinse, repeat, and then Anyway, he Brave Birds, even though he can't legitimately get Brave Bird. Shake Fist in Rage. But whatever, I don't care, he kills me off. It's not like I don't allow Heart Gold, Soul Silver moves. So, I go out to Clyde, because, I'm Scarfed, and he didn't know I was Scarfed, so, I Stone Edge, and I kill him off, and I was like, ha ha ha, lol, and this was over Skype as well, so, it's pretty hilarious. But anyway, I think we're tied, yeah, I think so, it's 5-5, I believe. So he has to Light Shine at this thing, so, I kind of figured he was gonna Toxic again, so I go into something that needs to go to Iraq, because it's like a bomb and stuff, and it needs to go to Iraq. And I have an Akaberry. I knew he had Fire Punch, but I wasn't fearing Fire Punch because I had an Akaberry, and I needed to get up Stealth Rock. I needed to. That was key. That was key. So now I'm going to put on the second song. Electric Light Orchestra, Mr. Blue Sky. So, he critical hits me with Earthquake. I'm not sure if it mattered. I don't think it did, honestly. So I go out to Bermuda Triangle, and I wanted to get off some Hydro Pump, and he goes out to Palkia, and I was like, fuck! So I use Hydro Pump, and it does nothing. Well, it actually does quite a lot, considering it 4 times resistant. Palkia has like base 120 special defense or something. So we go out to Clyde, because Clyde is kind of my special wall, aside from like Latias, but Latias is kind of dead. And Clyde isn't really a wall, it just sort of takes hits. Now, apparently he forgot his Life Orb, which I don't think mattered, because, like, I just don't think it mattered, to be honest. I kind of figured I would live, even with a Life Orb. So I just go to something that's very good at this. He's been good at this since Gen 1, and I figured at this point, like, I got it swept. Like, I can super effective Lugia, I can kill Groudon with Ice Beam, I can kill Kyogre probably, but he brings in a Mewtwo, and I was like, fuck, you're Scarfed, aren't you? He ends up not being Scarfed though, he Specs, and he just wins the speed tie because I have max speed, and yeah, so that was really shit, because I Calm-Minded and I was relying on him not being Scarfed, even though I kind of figured he was, so I probably should have just attacked anyway. So, this song is catchy as hell. Hippie listens to good music. So, I go out to Gay, and I'm gonna pause my narration. Sorry about that. Anyway, he Shadow Balls as I Iron Head, and I didn't really want to flinch. I just wanted damage. Like, I knew I could 2-hit KO, but I didn't want to flinch, because flinch is gay. So, he goes out to, Groudon, and, didn't want to get 2-hit KO'd, apparently, so I Iron Head. And I see how much Iron Head does, and I was like, okay, please, I actually legitimately want one flinch. Just one. I don't want any other flinches, just one. So I get the flinch, I was like, yes, I don't need any more. More flinches would be nice, but I don't need them at this point. So, I do as much damage as I can with Iron Head, and thank you, game, for listening to me, for once. Like, it doesn't listen to me usually, and he just kills me off to it with an Earthquake. So, I have one Pokemon left, and it's Kyogre, and I figure, okay, even though I'm down 4-1, I have an advantage, believe it or not. So I'm Scarfed, I'm faster than the rest of his team, and if I manage to somehow hit 4 Hydro Pumps in a row, I can win. Like, I can win if I hit 4 Hydro Pumps in a row, so that's 1. But I was like, no, it's gonna miss the next one, because I've already hit 2 in a row, like, because, you know, I hit the one earlier. And he uses Sun, which is a good move, but he probably should have gone on to something else, but to, like, sacrifice and take another Hydro Pump, so you could, like, take it with Lugia or something, but I don't think it mattered, because I know Ice Beam does around half on the wall set. So he goes out to Mewtwo, and I hit my 4th Hydro Pump in a row, so I was like, okay, game, please to God, I need to hit 1 more Hydro Pump. Like, 1 more, that's it, 1. If I can hit 1 more Hydro Pump, I win. It's game over. A Hydro Pump, it hits. Great fucking game, Rich! Oh my god! That was amazing. That was very worthy of 69. Go sub to him. I'll see you later, guys.